What's up guys? Welcome to this week's Murph's World. Once again, I'm going to be doing a slightly extended edition just to keep you busy with all the coronavirus going on. I know a lot of you are stuck at home, children as well, and the kids no schools, things like that. So you might be bored, stuck thing to watch, and that's where I come into play. Every week I'm here to tell you what's good on Netflix, Amazon and Sky. And also this week I have some special news on the Disney Plus service and a few other important pieces of information that may help you get through this week. Thank you everybody for the amazing shout outs last week. So many lovely messages. I really appreciate it, guys, and some great recommendations and some fantastic feedback. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Go back, watch some of the older episodes. I reviewed so much over the past 6-7 months, so you will not be stuck for anything to watch, I hope. This week I've got a fantastic selection for you. Some new, some old, something for the youngsters and something for the grown-ups. So without further ado, let's see what I've been watching this week. The Platform on Netflix. The Platform is a foreign film. I believe it is Spanish, and I watched it dubbed, which, I'm sad to say. I don't like watching films dubbed. I like to watch subtitles, but I was very tired. And it was actually watchable dubbed as well, I must say, which is also a very good sign. This film is a horror/thriller, and I must say, I just put it on by chance because it was trending, and it is so relevant to the current climate of everything going on. The story is about a character who wakes up in a cell, and it's like a concrete cell. There's like a bed one side, then a bed the other side, and there's a big hole in the floor, which is like a table sized hole. There's like floors above, floors below. Wakes up with a roommate basically who explains to him the situation. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I'll say that the main kind of story is a big table platform comes down for all the floors with all different, like with food on it basically. It starts at level 1 with like a full platter of food, and then it goes down. So obviously it's about society, represents society, and about, if the people at the very top eat it all, then everyone below them starves, things like that. It's a really unique watch. I really enjoyed this film. I'm not saying it's a marvelous, great film, and it won't be for everyone, I do warn you, but stick it out and let me know what you guys think, because the ending I didn't rate at all. Again, won't spoil anything, I'll just say I didn't really enjoy the ending, but the actual message from the film was really relevant, guys. Check it out, let me know what you guys think. Can you put up it with dubbed? I did, and usually I can't, so let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. So check that one out. All right, before I do this one, don't cane me, right? Because this is not the usual stuff I review, but I just have to review this because everyone's talking about it. I got hooked on it, I'm not gonna lie. Love is Blind on Netflix. Love is Blind is a reality show. The concept is you've got a load of single women and a load of single men in America. The men get put in a kind of like group together, a bit like Geordie Shore or something like that, and the women get put in a group together. They don't meet, so the boys and the girls never see each other. Then one sits in a pod, and then a pod like there with a wall, like a little paper wall, and then they're both each side, and they chat. They date basically. They date through it, and then they get married. Makes sense, doesn't it? It's like, think about it this way. Imagine on Tinder that like you're texting someone, you're like, oh yeah, what do you like? Oh, I like this too. Oh, what car do you drive? Well, I don't drive, so you'll swipe right. But you know what I mean? Like things like that. And then imagine after sort of doing 6 days of Tinder texting for an hour a day, just 6 hours. Imagine them proposing to someone because you're so in love with them and their personality and their soulmates, blah, 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 blah. That actually happened on this show. Spoiler alert, it was episode 1. This show is so cringe, but so addictive. You just cannot take your eyes off it. A lot of the characters in this are absolute Fruit Loops. Just flabbergasted, but I can't stop watching it. It is addictive TV. It is really enjoyable, I must say. Shouldn't be, but it is. So if you're stuck with something to watch or want to put something on in the background while you're doing other bits, this is definitely worth a little look. But just don't judge me on this, right, guys? I'm a professional. Yeah, I love films. I have actually got qualifications in films. It's not BS. So yeah, don't judge me on this. Don't hate me. Don't unsubscribe because of this. Sorry. Disney Plus video streaming service. This is a bit of an unusual review for me. Usually I just do films and TV shows, but with the kids being stuck home, you may be getting bored. Disney Plus has just launched. It's $59.99 for the year or $5.99 for the month. But what do you get for that? You get all of the back catalogue of Star Wars films. You get all the back catalogue of the Marvel films, which is basically why I got it. And in every single film, you actually get the deleted scenes, things like that. So it's like buying the Blu-ray almost. It's really good, actually. I was quite impressed with it. You get National Geographic, which has loads of animal documentaries, things like that. And you get the full back catalogue of Disney movies, including all the animations and the live action ones as well, which they've been recently doing, such as Aladdin, Lion King. They've also got an exclusive Lady and the Tramp film, which is live action, which is one of my favourites as a kid, the cartoon. Unfortunately, it did teach me bad habits, especially when I was first in a restaurant. Got punched right in the nose, sucking on that spaghetti. Another exclusive series on this is The Mandarin, which is a Star Wars one. A lot of you guys have been asking me to watch it. Maybe I need to get into Star Wars. I need to catch a Star Wars bug. Overall though, very good value. If you've got Netflix and it suffices for the kids, etc. etc., then I wouldn't bother. But me alone, I think for sort of 50 odd, 60 quid for all of the Disney films, and I think it is really, really worth it. And if you're into Star Wars, obviously you've got them all there. The service itself, the streaming is very, very quick. The interface is very user-friendly and overall a very good polished product as you would expect from Disney. And I would recommend the service. Don't think I'll be reviewing it going forward. Maybe an odd occasion of a special series when they do the Marvel exclusive series that are going to go straight to that. But until then, I think I'll leave it down to you guys. But enjoy it, guys. I hope it keeps kids busy and I hope it keeps some of the big kids busy. Ozark Series 3. As I did last week with Better Call Saul, I'm going to be honest here, I haven't actually watched Series 3 yet because it ain't out, but I'm only halfway through Series 2. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up for all the people who have been watching it. You might not realise it's actually back. It's out tomorrow, Friday. It stars Jason Bateman, who's kind of an accountant, who's an accountant for the mob, and it all goes Pete Tong. Think Breaking Bad, but a bit milder. So it's like a Breaking Bad, but not quite as good as Breaking Bad. But if you're looking for a series to binge watch, this one is definitely one you won't be disappointed with. So I won't go too much more into it. I will just put the trailer running in the top corner, give a bit of an insight. It's set in the deep South America, like where it's swampy land, and it's just really interesting. They've got some really good characters in it. It's a bit grey, it's a bit bleak. Maybe not the best thing for this time actually, but it's really good. It's really good. It's one of those stories, you know, where you've got drug dealers involved, the mob, things like that. You've got police, FBI, you know, so much going on, keeps you gripped. So it's a really, really good one. But let me know what you guys think. Was season 2 worth finishing? And let me know what you guys think of season 3 as soon as you guys seen it. Shutter Island on Netflix. Shutter Island is a 2010 movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio. I think it was directed by Martin Scorsese. I should have probably double checked that. But yeah, I think it was directed by Martin Scorsese. It also has Mark Ruffalo. It's set in 1954 on an island, and it's about a US Marshal investigating the disappearance of an escaped murderer from a psychiatric ward that's on the island. It's a brilliant, twisty tale. It's great acting. Obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio, I'd say it's probably one of his weaker films, maybe, as in most of his films I've probably seen more than once over the years, and I think I've only seen this one once up until recently, but I must say it's really, really good actually. It's one of those films that actually maybe got better in time. It is a really, really great watch. Some really great twists, keeps you guessing all throughout, you know, it's a bit like, ooh, that's how I describe it. Check it out, guys. Again, if you're stuck for things to watch, there's some brilliant older titles on there you may not have seen. Maybe I've seen it and worth a rewatch. So check that one out, Shutter Island, and let me know if you guys think it was a good recommendation. Tiger King, murder, mayhem, and mystery. Sorry, I had to check my little Mercer iPad there. This documentary is on Netflix and it's absolutely mind-bending. I loved it. So I'm not gonna lie, it just blew my mind. Like, wow, what have I just watched? It's 7 episodes. The main character, Joe Exotic, is a gay, gun-touting, mullet-fronting tiger zoo owner. These are notes that I actually took off of the synopsis. The documentary centers around Joe, who for his whole life has sort of had tigers, raised tigers. He's got his own zoo, which has become his own little world, kind of like his own state almost, like it's got his own laws, things like that, his own staff. And then it's about him. You've got all these other tiger breeders and their different worlds. There's a woman who hates, and she hates him, who's sort of an animal rights woman. But then in the same sense, she's kind of doing the same thing. There's murder plots, there's murders, there's criminals involved. There's some real unsavory characters in this who are masquerading like they're really nice. It's just a bizarre tale. I can't really tell you too much more about it. All I'll say, go and watch this. I was hooked. I literally binged this. Saturday night, I watched 5, 6 episodes. I mean, I was out partying. Oh no, I wasn't. We can't anyway. To describe this, think of the comedy movie Joe Dirt with David Spade, brilliant film, and then think of Making a Murder, brilliant documentary, and then imagine they had a baby, and then that baby raised tigers. That's what this is, basically. It's a brilliant, brilliant documentary. It's a really amazing story. The main character I absolutely love. I've actually seen him in loads of stuff before, especially a Louis Theroux episode, I think in 2011 it was, and that was really, really interesting as well. And he was stuck in mind ever since then. I always see him pop up on TV now and again. I don't really want to say too much more without ruining anything. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. That's all we got time for this week, guys. I hope you found this episode very useful. Share with your friends if you wouldn't mind, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like button and a little comment as well, and make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. Every week I'm going to be here to give you what's good to watch on Netflix, Amazon and Sky, so hopefully you won't get too stir crazy. Just a few little serious notes for you guys. What's going on is crazy, and I'd like to firstly say thank you to all the NHS staff who are putting their lives at risk for us. Not just the NHS staff, things like I've gone to the supermarket, you know, the staff working in supermarkets, thank you so much. Delivery drivers, you know, everyone is keeping everyone who's stuck in isolation going. So thank you very much, guys. It is really appreciated. We're all thinking of you guys as well. We're not all sort of just sitting at home enjoying things, you know, it's a sad time for everyone. So thank you so much, guys. On that note, I just want to give a little shout out to my friend Gary, or Gaz the One Gaming, which is on Facebook. So if you're into gaming, or if you've got kids who are into their gaming, make sure they check out his channel. He is also a delivery driver, so he's working all hours at the moment getting food into supermarkets so you guys can eat. So thank you very much, Gary. If you guys wouldn't mind checking out the link, I'll put it in the description below. And also another big shout out to my friend Dan B, who has set up a fantastic new YouTube channel, and it's called The Vegan Mortgage Advisor. Now, you might think, why is that relevant? Well, obviously, you've done a fantastic video recently about what to do with regards to freezing your mortgages and what to check during the coronavirus. So make sure you guys check him out and subscribe as well. Bit of a somber mood this week, so much going on, but like I say, make sure you guys are safe. Keep in contact with all of your family. Text a friend you've been thinking about, they might be on their own. Make sure you keep on watching films, TV shows, keep yourself busy, keep your mind entertained. I'll see you guys next Thursday.